What's good, man? Happy Wednesday to everybody, man. I want to do another live stream, you guys. You know, I'm literally about to leave in 2 days, so I wanted to get a little live stream and talk with y'all because there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about today. Literally a couple things. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, a couple things. Maybe I'll make sure you guys can hear me right before I start yapping it up. Y'all know how I be yapping it up. Hold up, can you hear me? Make sure y'all can hear me. Hold up, give me a second. Hold up, making sure you guys can hear me. Hold up. That shit gonna work or what? Hopefully y'all can hear me. Okay, yeah, you guys can hear me. So, you guys, hold on, let me make sure I wait up. As we all knew what it didn't work. Hold up, give me a sec. What we all knew, you guys, what was going to happen. Chud the Builder shot somebody. We're not surprised, but it says Chud the Builder shot a black man in Clarksville, Tennessee after he was attacked by him, accidentally grazed his own arm during the scuffle. The chimp's condition is unknown. Stand your ground laws are a beautiful thing. Now, whoever tweeted this, actually, I'm not gonna say too much. I ain't trying to get in trouble, but them saying the chimps is very interesting. But like I said, name calling don't work on me, you guys. Name calling does not affect me in the slightest, respectfully. So hold on, make sure this is lined up. Name calling, you guys, does not affect me in the slightest. It affects certain people. It don't affect me at all. So, you know, we can have these type of conversations. Look, you see on TMZ, ChudTheBuilder was wounded in a self-inflicted shooting outside a Tennessee courthouse. You can see him right here. Let's go and see the video.
They like the new suit to him because they're pointing at me. They're laughing. They're pointing at me, and I said, "What's up, guys? How y'all doing?" I said, "Y'all like the new suit?" He said, "Walk away from me." I walked away from him. He came back up to me. He literally said, "I have PTSD. I feel like I'm in." He said, "You start saying all that chimp out shit to me, I'm gonna hit you." He hit me, started wailing on me, even after I had to defend myself by shooting him. He's still wailing on me.
Where's your weapon at?
They have everything.
I called it great.
I guess that's Chud the Builder explaining what happened. With him saying racist stuff, I honestly expect stuff like this to happen. Like, I don't agree with any type of racism, like in any form. I don't ever say anything racist. I'm not a racist guy. You know, I've dated so many women of different ethnicities, whatever. So, this is something that, like, I don't like when people say racist stuff. I don't think anybody should be saying the Nigger. You know, the Nigga, like, that one, I'm like, I don't trip off at all. Because if you listen to the music, we be saying that shit on our songs. Like, no cap. We be saying a lot of that stuff in our songs. So I don't get mad if people say that word. But the Nigger is pure racist in my opinion. So, you know, with him constantly saying it on Kick, him blatantly being openly racist in my opinion, this was going to happen. I thought someone was going to shoot him, he shoot them. It's going to be one of the two. Like, we're not really surprised. Let's get close more. ChudTheBuilder shot a man who attacked him outside a courthouse in Clarksville and actually grazed himself in the process. Before accident, he asked the man if he was going to chimp out, and the man then walked up and sucker punched him. It is unclear if the man survives. Man, I'll just say this, you guys. Don't lose your life over a guy like ChudTheBuilder, because I wouldn't waste my time on it. The fact that he's even known and that I keep seeing him on Twitter page or X pages and people are still posting them, that's where I really have more of a problem. why do you guys keep advertising this guy? Pretty much people are advertising him, like advertising ChudTheBuilder, and he should not be advertised. He should not be on X, Twitter. Like, I don't understand it. And then another thing I saw yesterday when it came to ChudTheBuilder, I saw a thing where DJ Academics and Sneako were talking about it. Like, I just saw what Sneako was trying to say. Like, dude, Sneako, just shut the fuck up, bro. Like, just shut up, bro. People should not be saying that word. But like I said, it doesn't affect me. You couldn't get me to act crazy. If someone said that to me, I would just laugh and be like, you're ignorant. You wouldn't get me pissed off saying that. Like, I wouldn't jump you or whatever it is. I ain't going to jail for someone saying a word. I'm not, respectfully. I like being free. I don't want to go to jail. But people like that, you got to just let them rock out. Because there's always going to be someone that's willing to actually go to jail. There's always willing someone to go to jail, someone to shoot somebody. So, like I said, I'm not surprised that it was a shooting. I'm not surprised that he shot someone. He made it clear he's had a gun, and he was ready. If any of y'all did anything, he made it clear he was ready if y'all tried him, respectfully. And I thought people would retaliate, and they did. They sucker punched him outside of a courthouse. Not really a shock. Hold up, because I want to go to where DJ Academics talk. Yeah, hold up, right here, you guys.
Ain't nothing about it funny. Ain't nothing about it funny. Nope. Sneako, we might have to take your black card. We can't have you. No, come on, Sneako.
I know what he means like that. Is Sneako's supposed to be like partly black or something? Because I thought he was like Asian or something. I didn't think he was any black. Maybe he is. I don't know.
It would be funny to you because I don't think the epithet. Yo, Sneako, ain't you Muslim, nigga? If I said some anti-Muslim shit, nigga, you be in your feelings, nigga, like praying on a rug 15 times, nigga. You not black. Yo, Sneako, you Muslim, right?
Yeah, and there's funny words.
Hold on. You Muslim. Cool.
So
you cool with me calling all Muslim niggas terrorists as a term of endearment?
Well, do you believe that?
No. Suppose that's what I want to call them because.
Well, you don't believe if people have real intentions. Hold on. If people actually believe that, then that's wrong.
A racial slur usually don't have no definition to it. The N word with the hard ER. What's the definition of that? It's a slur to bring you down. So
yeah, there's other slurs like the word dumb. The word dumb means somebody who's not able to speak, but it doesn't have the same connotation.
This guy's conspiring. He's trying to compare the racist slur of Nigger to someone calling you dumb, bruh. Come on now. That's not a good comparison, Sneako. Jesus Christ. Come on, buddy. You know better, man. Sneako, you know better. Come on, let's keep going.
Retard is somebody who's disabled.
If I called all Muslims terrorists, it has social implications, just like if you call someone the N-word, it does have that social implication in terms of it's not about what it means, it's about you're using a term to denigrate a whole group. You don't believe that? Come on now.
People say that all my Muslim friends, I call them terrorists too. If they're Palestinian, I call them Hamas. If it has real intentions, if you mean it, then that's a different conversation. But if you're joking around, we shouldn't let words control us emotionally.
So you're saying that this guy is joking around when he's saying he's going to leave a black dude?
I think he actually has animosity.
Okay,
I think Sneako's the wrong one to say this, but I agree in the sense we shouldn't let someone say a word that affects us to want to like go to jail to hurt somebody. But it's like it's a slur, bro. It's disrespectful. There's always someone that's willing to go that route. There's going to be people that are going to be like, nah, I'm not going to go to jail, but I want to smack him. I want to do this. There's always going to be someone that got nothing in their life, and they willing to box. They willing to shoot someone like I said, ChudTheBuilder. Hopefully that guy's okay who he shot. I wish I could see the situation exactly how it happened. I'm hoping somebody recorded the ChudTheBuilder altercation because it's something I want to see. I want to see who's at fault. But let's keep going.
Hey, so by the way, you know what you're describing? You're describing, it's like the N-word. Okay, if somebody says nigga, like it's used in endearing in fashion, right? You're saying, I say terrorist to my like whoever friend. I can't even.
You guys, I don't even see the part where they have a discussion where he says something about Jesus or God, and then Sneeko starts like not crashing out, but he's just like, what? Like, how you compare? Like, dude, don't be saying the Nigger, bro, ever in your life. And saying the Nigga is still like risky, but saying the Nigger, bro, is wild to me, bro. It literally is wild to me. Like that, like people even like saying that word. I don't say that word. Like that's not something people should be saying. And that's why when every time you see someone that's racist gets mad, they say the Nigger, bro. I've seen it so many times, so many videos. I've been called it, bro. Like it's something I'm kind of familiar with because I'm African American, I'm black, and that's what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? But I always say to you guys, I would never switch. If you got the option to switch races, I would never switch races, bro. If I could pick anything, white, blah, I would never switch. I would stay black, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I would never switch. Even if I could, I would never, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Everybody, the hate on black people is everybody want to be black people too. Like, y'all want to be hip, y'all want to be in tune. Y'all really, a lot of races really be wanting to be like us. You really want to be honest, but hold on. Let's go to. I want to see what this guy says because this guy's won a lot of cases. He's talking, I think, to Gideon. Hold up. Make sure you guys can see it as well.
And he's trying to claim self-defense?
He's trying to claim self-defense.
Okay. It's hard. It's hard for him to claim self-defense. I have cases like that. It's hard to claim self-defense because the other guy didn't show a weapon. He didn't recognize a weapon.
Yeah.
And it's going to be hard to try to prove it to a jury that, I felt like my life was in danger. You know what I mean? So the only way I can think that he can get out of that is if he can show the jury that at that specific time, at that specific point, he felt that his life was in danger from a deadly weapon from the other guy. And if he felt that, then he can try to tell the jury that I, ChudTheBuilder, felt like my life was in danger. And because so, I had to pull my gun out and defend myself. But it's going to be a hard battle to win it.
And it's being reported, I don't know, like, he's leaving.
And he's trying to claim self-defense?
He's trying to claim self.
You guys, we'll see more when stuff comes out. I'm hopeful the guy didn't die, but we haven't heard anything about him dying or anything yet. It's still like open-ended, right? We have no clue. But to shoot someone because you got sucker punched, I wouldn't do that. It don't matter where I live. I live in Cali, but if I was in somewhere where stand your ground laws and all this stuff and self-defense, I wouldn't pull out my gun. Now, I'd pull out my gun if there's multiple people trying to like attack me. I'm like, oh, my life is actually in like question. That's when you pull out a gun. But one punches you, bro, you don't need to pull out a gun, bro. Like I said, ChudTheBuilder cannot fight. He's afraid of any altercation in the actual fight. I've seen it so many times on his live streams when I've seen clips of it. The dude he's afraid to fight. Even if it's one-on-one, he's not trying to fight nobody. He can't fight. And that's why everybody that can't fight got their gun. They're willing to just, if you smack them in the head, they'll pull out that gun real quick because they'll kill you getting smacked in the head, getting punched because they can't fight. And if you can't fight and all your option is a gun, shut your fucking mouth, ChudTheBuilder. Shut your mouth. And anybody that follows ChudTheBuilder, bro, y'all motherfuckers gotta stay away from me. You guys gotta stay away from me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all need to stay away from me, man. This shit is just outrageous. And this guy, he has like 1 million on Twitter, bro. Hold up, let me go. Can I go and like go back? Hold up. ChudTheBuilder, hold up. Can I get his account? I want to see his account. Hold up. I'm seeing something right here that says the black male. Someone says ape. This guy says breaking the black male ape that ChudTheBuilder shot is dead. Gunshot to the neck. Hold on. I know the comments gonna be bad. I'm telling you guys now. And then He said, Chud the ape left his house looking to murder someone, and you stand with the murderer or you do not. It is simple stuff. I want to go to his profile. Hold up. Did anybody I know that? Oh, 220K. 200. You guys, I swear I thought he had 1 million on Twitter. I thought it was 1 million. Like I said, but the free speech thing I agree with. I agree with it because there is stuff you can't say that I don't even think is like racist or anything that you just can't say. There's a lot of stuff you just can't say that's not even racist or, hateful towards groups. But if you're going to free preach and say, I should be able to say the NIGGER, like, I just can't rock with you on that. I just can't agree with you. But I do agree with the free speech in general. But even his, hold up. This ape gave me a voice. Hold up. Let me see. Hold up. This app gave me a voice when no one else would. I think everyone that asks for this, I pray you can stand on objective freedom no matter what the race. We should all have the same rights of speech regardless of what my skin color is. Bro, you see that? Bro, shut the fuck up. Shut up. You don't see that shit, y'all? Bro, this guy acts like he's just been saying some positive shit. Oh my gosh. Something wrong with some of y'all, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Something wrong with some of y'all, bro. Something's wrong with some of y'all, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He said y'all gonna chimp out. Jesus Christ. This guy's a loser, bro, respectfully. And if you with him, bro, I'm not with you, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not with him at all, bro. Oh my goodness. I'm not rocking with him at all. And then I want to talk about a couple things right here real quick. Oh, right. Oh, this is it. This is it, you guys. Hold up. This is the clip I was looking for.
No, to this individual word.
Okay, if you say word has no meaning, say fuck out loud right now.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you to say.
Nico, let's see. Let's see.
Because it should have no meaning, right? There's a fucking meaning to it, right?
Okay.
Clearly. But you wouldn't say that, right? Because
do you not see the point that you're making? How are you equating God?
Words have meaning, brother.
How are you equating God, disrespecting God, the Almighty, something that we have faith in, to something that only has meaning if we attribute meaning to it? God has meaning without us. This hard R word, listen, this word only has the meaning that you give to it. Allah exists without us.
So what you just told me, you can't disrespect God. Okay, get it, and I agree. But you can disrespect an entire group of people, and your solution to that is that the entire group of people should just not be offended.
That word only has to this individual word.
Bro, Sneeko, when DJ Academics cooks you, bro, you need to reflect. You need to self-reflect. You sounded retarded. You sounded retarded, bro. You didn't make any damn sense right now. Like, you didn't, and I don't agree with if someone did say that, but Sneeko, you just sound retarded. Let's see. Hold up. Okay, I don't want to see anymore. Hey, you guys, this is something I seen yesterday, you guys. Someone said Joe versus Dexter. Who y'all got here? To anybody that I loved, you guys, by the way, don't judge me like I'm a serial killer. I really enjoyed watching Dexter and Joe. I've even watched Dexter Resurrection. I've watched all that New Blood. I've watched all that Dexter stuff. I'm caught up to where I'm waiting for the new seasons to come out of Dexter with his son. And Joe was a very interesting psychopath, stalker, etc. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dexter stalked people too, but like Joe was stalking his girlfriends. He was stalking a girl he met. Joe stalked the girl he met one time, got her name, and stalked her life, stole her panties, and stalked her. Then dated her, and then when something was off, he stalked her again, and she cheated on him, and he killed her in the first season. But to anybody saying who wins here, maybe the real question should be, what show did you like more? Because I think a lot of people who didn't watch Dexter probably liked the Joe show. The show, what's it called? What is the show called? I forgot. I forgot what the show is called. Joe? Is it called Joe? I forgot what the show is called for Joe. Maybe it's Joe. Dexter, whatever it is. But I think the real question should be, what show is better? Because Dexter is... Joe is literally a episode 1 or 2 or 3 type of dude where Dexter gets him, gets rid of him, calls it a day. Like, it's not even a problem. Like, Dexter can fight Taekwondo, Duke's belt. Joe, he couldn't take me. Joe couldn't beat me up. I'd beat Joe up. So it's like easily Dexter is winning this. I don't know if I'd beat Dexter because Dexter's built. Dexter can fight. Like, he probably kill me. I'm not a killer, but he probably kill me. Joe, I'm taking him out. I take him out, bro. Forget all that stuff. I can take Joe out in a one-on-one hand fight, bro. I take him out. Like, let's just cut it out. I seen Joe get beat up like a couple times on the show. Respectfully, he couldn't even beat up Peach. He was trying to kill Peach in the show. A hot baddie, by the way. And he really couldn't even beat her without, except he did a fake that he almost died, and then he got her. Like, bro, Joe can't with Dexter. But I will say both shows, they're really good. I've watched the entire Joe stuff. I watched the entire Dexter. They were both really good shows. And Dexter was like in the 2000, like, what, 11, 12, 13, whatever, like a long time ago. And I literally binge watch you guys. I don't have a lot of shows I watch. So I binge watch shows. The Joe show, I think I watched. Let me think. I think I binge watched maybe a season or 2 of Joe, and then I actually caught up and I watched them all. Dexter, I kept seeing the stuff on my YouTube, TikTok edits of Dexter. I'm like, bro, I gotta watch this show, and I just binged it from season 1 all the way to New Blood. I literally went from that all the way to New Blood. I caught up to New Blood. And I enjoyed watching every episode of Dexter. The last couple seasons weren't as great, but I enjoyed watching the show. Joe, man, he's a psycho, bro. Like, Dexter, we know is a psycho, but like Joe is like, he's killing his girlfriends. Like, he's killing his girlfriends. He literally, like, instead of just breaking up with the girl that cheated on him in the first season back, he literally kills her because she finds out that he has all this stuff and he killed a lot of her friends and stuff. He kills her. He kills the one chick that's even for him. What's her name? I forgot her name. Oh my god. What's her name? I can't think of the Love. Oh, Love. What is it? Love? And she was bad too, by the way. Love. If I see her in person, I'm getting her dick. No, I'm just kidding. He literally killed someone who was actually like him, which is crazy to me. Now, she cheated on him too, so I kind of understand why he actually. And it's funny is in the season where Love, he found out that Love's like a killer and she killed multiple people and they have a kid and everything and he kept her alive. He actually wasn't trying to kill people. She actually killed people, Love, and she kidnapped someone else. She kidnapped 2 other people to kill. She actually was trying to kill people and even tried to kill Joe after I guess she killed her husband before. Like, she was really a psycho because Joe just said, give me a divorce. I give him credit on that. He actually didn't want to kill her. But she's the one who attacked him with the knife in the show and he had to retaliate. Like, but in the last seasons of Joe, brother was a psycho, bro. He was on some psycho shit, bro. Like, he was really a demon, bro. Like, the first seasons, like, it was like, oh, I liked him, whatever. Like, you like his character, even though he's a psycho. But the last couple seasons, it's like, you don't like his character like that. Like, this dude is really insane. Like, he's killing people for no reason. Damn near. He killed that one chick's friend and literally put her in jail. It's like, bro. And then he kept dating that girl, and he had money too. Like, bro. Then he got his kid back, and he came back to New York. Bro, are you? He was so dumb that he should have stayed in the background, bro, and been like, I'm not coming to New York. I'm not doing this because I have active cases that I've actually did in New York, which is crazy to me. Like I said, the show was crazy. And I don't like the way that season ended too, where Joe went to jail. I don't like how the girl literally beats him. Like, bro, Joe has killed so many people, women and men, and he struggles with a 5'6" little redhead. Like, come on, bro. I don't. That sounds like some bullshit. Maybe it's just me, but it sounds like some bullshit. But Dexter wins this easily. It's not even the question. That's 4-0 sweet. He's cooking Joe. Like, it's not even a question, gang. Respect. It's not even a question. It is easy work. Dexter's easy work. That's all NBA draft stuff. Darius Acuff met with the Knicks. Asked what does he see in his role in the NBA? He said definitely a superstar point guard for sure. Brother, this is one of my favorite players in the draft. Honestly, AJ is my favorite. AJ and Darren, obviously, two of my favorites. I like Darren coming into the season. I like AJ more when I watch the season. It's cramping and all that. But besides the top prospects, the ones that are like below, Caleb Wilson and Darius Acuff, bro. I think Caleb Wilson is going to be amazing day one, and I think he's going to be really good. I think Darius Acuff, I think a lot of teams should be looking to get him. If you don't have any type of star point or star player on your team, you should be looking to get this guy. I honestly, if he falls to anything below like 7, I'd be shocked. I think Brooklyn should take him, even though Brooklyn drafted so many freaking guards last year in the draft. And Brooklyn should have traded some of their picks last year because they signed too many. They drafted too many damn players. I do think Darius Acuff is going to be that guy. People comparing to Damian Lillard. He's going to come into the league, in my opinion, and produce day one. I think he has the skill set. He has a jumper. He can get to the rim. He's not as short as people thought. They thought he was old. He's only 6 foot, 6'1". He's 6'2.5" barefoot. So he's really 6'3", 6'3 and a half. And he is a skilled point guard, bro. He's really like that, bro. To me, I want him to be that really aggressive scoring type guard. Because he's not AI. He's not 6 foot. He's basically 6'3" with shoes on. That's decent NBA height. Like, I know we all want really big point guards, Cade Cunningham, LaMelo Ball, Luka 6'7". Like, I know you guys want like these super duper point guards that can guard 1-4s, but draft Darius Acuff is going to be a good decision if Brooklyn decides that route, because I really like his game. I don't see a way where Darius is not a good point guard like in the NBA. I don't see him being bad. Like, I just don't see it. In college, at literally 19, there's nothing that showed me he's not going to produce on the NBA floor. Like, he might struggle a little bit because he's going to be a rookie, but by year 2 or 3, he's going to be cooking, bro. Let him struggle for a year. Brooklyn, this would be the best decision to draft him, 100%. 100%. AJ, what does it say right here for AJ? It says AJ was hoping to remain in Utah and prefers to be drafted by the Jazz. The comment by DePonso was also consistent with one of the most repeated pieces of intel floating around Chicago this week, that DePonso was poorly hoping to stay in Utah. He's been in Utah now for 2 years, 1 season at Utah Prep and 1 season in Pro at UAU. His family now is with him in Utah, and they've grown to like the state, and we're hoping to stay. Now that he has led to some wonder whether we could see some workout shenanigans and where DePonso could potentially refuse to work out for Washington in hopes of forcing his way to Utah. DePonso's camp has reportedly indicated that they weren't interested in playing that game despite their preference in Utah. Honestly, if he really wanted to go to Utah, you guys, I think he could. Only because I think if the Wizards didn't believe in Darren Peterson at all, I don't think they would want to fall any. If the Wizards think that AJ is a superstar and Darren is not, then I definitely would not do nothing. But if the Wizards think that Darren and AJ could be both potential superstars, I could see this happening. Now, do I want it to happen? No. Darren Peterson has already came out saying he's a point guard. I'm like, dude, you're gonna go to Utah. You might have the ball in your hands a good amount, but Keontae George is the lead ball handler on that team. You might be the best player. You might get a lot of reps because you end up being really good. But you're not going to, from day one, you're not going to just get that. You're going to have to earn that because Keontae is nice. Keontae can really hoop. And in Washington, if you were to be drafted 1, you are not a point guard, bro. You are a 2 guard. Trae Young does not need you being a point guard. You need to be an aggressive scorer. You're basically, 6'4" with shoes, without shoes? You're a 2 guard. Be aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, Darren Peterson this last season was a lot different. They said he was hurt. They said he's cramping and all that stuff, which he was. He didn't look as explosive. That's true. But I see Darren Peterson as a 2 guard that can handle the ball a little bit. There's guys that play the point guard that aren't really point guards, in my opinion. Respectfully. There's a lot of guys that it just Westbrook was one of the main guys initially that was put at the point guard that really wasn't a point guard, but Westbrook learned how to pass the ball and facilitate. But like I said, Darren Peterson, AJ DeBonzo, both really talented young players. I'm always of the mindset, which could be wrong, but I'm the mindset of a guy 6'9", 6'8", 6'9", without shoes. What is he, 6'8" without shoes? He's 6'9" with shoes, whatever it is. He averaged, 25 a game last year? I'm drafting that guy number 1. We watched what KD did in college, where KD was efficient, like 24 a game, and he got drafted second, and it was a mistake. I would literally, if I'm Wizards, I'm telling everybody, I will think about it, and then when it comes down to it, when people start offering trades, I would say I'm not taking any trade for the number 1 pick. I want to draft AJ DeBonzo. I think AJ DeBonzo is going to be a stud. That's what Washington should do. We're not making any trades for the first pick. Cut it out. So everybody get that shit out your head. Everybody, there's been so much bullshit I've seen on Twitter where people are talking about, oh, what if they trade the first? What if Utah trades the second pick and Ace Bailey? Like, bro, why the fuck would Utah need to do all that? Darren Peterson is really good too. Like Utah, your team has actually talent in Keontae George, Ace Bailey, Larry Marketing, Jared Jackson, possibly Walker Kessler. Why the fuck would you guys need to trade up? You guys are fine with Darren or AJ, in my opinion. You guys really don't need one or the other even more. Your team already has a front court of 3 guys. And Ace Bailey, to me, is, I guess, a 2/3. But Ace Bailey's really 6'9", so he's really a 3, in my opinion. You guys can figure it out if you got AJ. But you guys are fine either way, Utah. You just draft whoever's left. Whoever's left between AJ and Darren, you take. If Washington shocks the world and say, hey, we're taking Darren Peterson number 1, you draft AJ and you're happy. If you get Darren Peterson, you should be happy. I think both prospects are really freaking good. So fans, shut up with all these fake mock trades I've been seeing on my timeline. It's really fucking annoying. It's really annoying. Like, cut the shit, guys. Just cut it out. Cut it out. No one's trying to see that shit. These fake dumb trades. Says Darren Peterson can go to things. Sure, I guess he could. I guess that's possible. Sure, Darren's really nice, cool. I'm gonna show him where it could be right. She's in the college NBA scene, I guess. The boys, you guys. I want to talk about the boys. Hold up. Finchy dying right here. Sucks, man. We all knew he was gonna die. We knew him, Kamiko, Mother's. We knew that people were gonna die this episode. Like, we all knew this. But the fact that he took the death so Sage and his girl Kamiko can survive. And the fact that I think they were successful with Kamiko having the power of what Soulja Boy has, but it's just sad and it sucks. And I want to say this too, with regards to TV shows. I am so tired of this 8 episodes bullshit. How is 8 episodes enough time to have a whole story? Like, why isn't this season 10 or 12 episodes? What Daredevil was 8 episodes. Why don't we get 10 to 12 episodes anymore? Why is it always gotta be 8? Some shows we have in Netflix will have a part 1 and part 2, and part 1's 5 episodes, and the other one's 5 or 6 episodes. What the fuck is that? What is that? Let's get back to 10 to 12 episodes. You don't gotta be 20. It don't have to be how like The Rookie has all these episodes, and I'll say that that's one thing I like. The Rookie has so many episodes. They have so many episodes. I do not like 8 episodes. It's fucking disgusting. Like, bring back 20 episode seasons and 15 episodes and 12 episodes. This 8 shit sucks. But I will say, I will be so. I want Homelander to die so bad, y'all. Homelander is a fucking demon. The dude is a psychopath. He bro. I honestly probably wouldn't even be scared of him. I'd probably just be like, yo, kill me, dude, because I don't like you. I don't like Homelander. I love the actor, but I can't stand that character so much. And the Butcher character is actually starting to get on my nerves. How selfish is starting to see that he is. When they talk about the story in the last episode, how he pretty much all his men died because he wanted to kill one person. That's a selfish bastard when I tell you. That you're willing to let all these people die and you're the only one that survives to kill one person. That's how I know you're an asshole. And like I said, we all know a lot of these people are going to die. There's been so many leaks that I'm not going to say because I don't want to ruin it. But I've seen the leaks for the last episodes already. Like I said, I think a lot of these leaks are going to be correct. Some stuff's going to be off. But like I said, I barely binge watched this a few weeks ago, you guys. Like, I literally binge watched The Boys. It took me like, what? 2 weeks, you guys? It took me like 2 weeks. I think it took me 2 weeks. Was it 2 weeks? It took me like 2 or 3 weeks to catch up. And then literally, what is it, I think at episode 3 of this season, I was able to catch up and watch, episode 4 and be caught up with everybody. Because I was literally behind and I kept seeing so many stuff that happened in other seasons. I'm like, let me just catch up so I could be literally at the point where everybody else is watching just like me. Now, like I said, last episode, The Boys has been great, though. And for someone like me, you guys, to where I watched the first 2 episodes and I literally a year ago and I said, hell no. It's been a fun ride watching it for 2 weeks straight, 3 weeks straight. Like, literally the only thing I was watching was basketball and The Boys. Literally, if I was watching TV, I was watching literally a playoff game or I was watching The Boys. Like, I swear to you, it was always the same thing. That's how I was able to catch up because I could binge watch some stuff for sure. But like I said, shout out to the show. Shout out to Frenchie, my dog. The only thing I didn't like I said, this show, you guys, the freaky stuff they have in this show is like so absurd. Like it's absurd. It's bad, you guys. It's bad. I put something on Instagram where I talked about how freaky the show is. You guys, the last episode, a girl that's like a cat was trying to lick her own and then a guy comes in who's like acting like an animal and they were like sniffing each other in like a freaky way and I was just like, bro, stop. Like, what the like why is this show so freaked out and disgusting? Like, and like I said, I'm not gonna tell you guys the one time I was traumatized on season what season was it? Season 4, where I was actually traumatized. And I'm not even gonna say the scene because I don't want to make you guys throw up. But I literally can't even think about the scene without almost throwing up. It's that bad. The Boys is whoever the writers are, they some freak monsters, bro. Like they really freaky, bro. I'm not gonna lie, they really freaky. They real freaky, yo. And I don't know why. You guys, I don't know why they're this freaky, but they freaking are, and it's hilarious. I don't know if this is true, so I will say this. This is allegedly. I see something that a CIA whistleblower testified under oath that Anthony Fauci was involved with covering up the origins of COVID-19. Yesterday, the whistleblower also stated that COVID-19 originated from a lab leak, but the finding was removed and altered during a 2 a.m. meeting. I don't know if this is true, but I just wouldn't be surprised. In my opinion, this virus that's just coming out now, somebody made this crap in the lab, bro. I'm sorry. Someone made this in the lab, affected a few people, and it just spread. This is just my opinion. And now might be lockdowns again, a lot of deaths. Everybody trying to make us forget about what happened in Epstein and all that stuff. Like, we ain't forget. It's just we can't do nothing about it because we all broke. You guys, gas prices and the way of living right now. When I tell you ain't shit cheap, ain't nothing cheap. Like, we really got to get back to it's at the point where I don't even eat Little Caesars, but you might catch me getting a $6 pizza from Little Caesars. Like, that's how bad the economy is. I don't even eat Little Caesars. The only thing I eat at Little Caesars is a 3 meat. You might see me with a box of pizza, just being cheap. That and a salad, and eat that for 2-3 days because the way of living is just so tough out here in these streets, man. It's just that tough. And we talk, and we got a virus coming out and the gas prices and it's Isn't it great to live in America? No. Not right now, no. No. It really is not fun. And I'm going on a trip. And I'm just... I don't know why, but I'm just terrified of going on this trip. And like I'm going to the airport. I'm not going to LAX, but I'm going to an airport. I'm just terrified one of these dumbass motherfuckers end up getting sick, bro. I'm really terrified, bro. I'm literally gonna wear a mask. I am wearing a mask to the fucking airport. I am wearing a mask. You are not gonna catch me. Nah. I am not trying to get sick, bro. I'm not trying to get sick in general. Just getting sick, I don't want to get sick. But this shit that just came out the head of it, man, keep that shit away from me. And then this is Maryland. Cardi and Stefon Diggs arguing in a coffee shop.
Cardi B's okay. Cardi B's okay.
And the funny thing is about this altercation, she ain't going nowhere, bruh. Cardi B's not going nowhere. All this stuff came out about him clapping all these chicks, and she was out with him a couple of days ago. Cardi ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. She'll be back and clapping him tonight, bro. We already seen how Cardi B rock, bro. She likes cheaters, bro. She loves them cheaters, bro. Give her a toxic, rich cheater, and she cool. Come on, Cardi. I love you, Cardi. I love you. And this is her history. Women who like drama don't stop liking drama. They just want it with the new man. She keeps trying to fit where she's not needed. A triangle can't enter a circle. They ain't arguing. She mad and yelling, and he's chilling on the Ferrari. Got his superstar back. All he had to do was dig deep. She said, "Oh no, she found out about another woman." It's crazy as too. It's just like I don't know what happened, but just making a scene in public just makes no sense to me. Like knowing how rich and famous you are, you literally don't need to be arguing in front of a bunch of people in public. Like you're just asking for attention. Like argue in the car. Argue in the car, gang. Argue at home. You know what's going to happen if you argue in public. We going to see it. There's probably people following Cardi B and Stefon Diggs everywhere as we speak, which is not cool, and I don't like that, don't appreciate that. I feel bad for them. But, like, it's crazy how, like, people really just be following celebrities around. Like, that does it sound lame to you? Like, that sounds lame as fuck. Even if it's a job, unless I'm getting paid, like, racks. I can imagine me just following celebrities all day. Catching Kim Kardashian when she comes out of the store. Like, that shit just lame as hell, bro. Let these people live, bro. Like, in reality, if I seen these people in public, I'd be like, bro, what's up, Stefon? Former Patriot, you were great for us. Like, I'm not gonna be fucking on y'all, like, sucking, like, that's kid shit. I'm gonna, like, if you're a grown ass man, you shouldn't be looking up to people like that. Like, the only person that I would say that probably had me starstruck, I'm trying to think, who would have me starstruck, possibly? Possibly, if I was to get starstruck, if Kobe was alive, LeBron, possibly Drake. That's probably it, you guys. There's nobody else I'd be looking up like I really would be starstruck around. I'm not gonna lie to you. As a grown man, I wouldn't. I'd have some respect for myself, bro. And I'm trying to get rich on my own, so like I ain't kissing someone's feet like that, respectfully. But Cardi B, you got back with him. No one cares for this little. Hold up, where'd I go? No one cares for your little arguing in public. Get back in the Ferrari. You gonna keep dating him, bro. Respectfully, you gonna keep dating him. And we all know it. We all know it. We all know it. Oh, this is the guy that shot who did he shoot? He shot somebody. Hold on, let's listen to this.
Were you remorseful as you were running back with that AR-15 in your hands?
Like I said, I try to remember nothing from that night.
Was it traumatic to you as you went back to the car with that AR-15? Was it still smoking? Was it still warm in your hands from firing it?
Sustain the objection.
Were you feeling remorse as you were getting back into the Impala?
Like I said, I just try to focus on today.
The fact that he can't just say no, I was remorseful then, because he wasn't. Bro was showing off to his homies, talking about we killed this. Like, I can't stand these guys that kill people and shit. In gangs, right? You're in gangs and you kill people, and then you're trying to talk about remorse and you're trying to talk your way into less years. Bro, where was all that when you were pumping hot shit after you just killed him? You were talking shit to your friends. Y'all were hyped up. Like, don't switch up now because your life's about to be over. Don't switch up. You got caught. You're going to jail. You're gonna be in jail forever. Don't try to do the like. Oh, I'm here to testify today. I'm here to testify today. Shut the fuck up. You are never remorseful. Stay your ass in jail, bro. Blood, stay your ass in jail, bro. Oh, my ankle's hurting. Stay your ass in jail, bro. Stay your weak ass in jail. You're not remorseful at all, gang. You want to be in jail. Stupid ass, man. Out of here with that lame ass shit. Lame ass shit, man. Stay your ass in jail. No, let's keep going. Let's keep listening.
And moving forward.
You dropped the Impala, the one that had all of these shooters in it, the one that was utilized in this murder, that was such a vital cog in this plan. You dropped it at your grandmother's house in Auburndale, didn't you?
I'm here to testify
answer the
about
question.
Today.
Bitch ass, answer the question.
Are you going to answer that question, or are you going to avoid it?
Come on, bro.
Because that's not what I asked what you were doing here today. I think we all understand what you're here to do today.
You're here today because you and your homies kill somebody. Let's be real. Answer these damn questions, bro.
What you're testifying about.
I'm
asking you specifically
about
your remorse. Were you remorseful when you dropped that car off and left it at your grandmother's house in Auburndale?
Answer the question.
I did go to my grandmother's house.
Were you feeling remorse when you hugged her and got into the 4Runner and left her with the Impala after you wiped it down?
Sir, I'm just telling you that today...
He used his grandmother's car to commit a murder? You're using your grandma's car to commit a fucking murder? You and your grandmother wrapped up in your felonies and your crimes is outrageous, but outrageous.
I would like to express my remorse to the family and to the court.
I understand what you're trying to do.
It's too late for all that. Nobody I'm not gonna lie, I don't think anybody gives a fuck after the fact when you kill somebody. Nobody fucking cares about your remorse. I wouldn't care about your remorse. Your remorse don't mean shit. You killed someone. You were talking hot shit. You went. Didn't this guy go out to a party or some shit and was popping it with his guns? Like, no, bro, you're not remorseful at all. You were remorseful when you got put in that box and the cops were questioning you and they said they got evidence on your stupid ass. That's when you felt remorseful. Come on, man. Man, nobody feels bad for him, bro. Nobody feel bad for him, bro. No one feels bad for this stupid ass, bro.
Today, I'm asking you, since you're trying to convince this jury that you're remorseful, were you feeling remorse that next day or later that day?
I don't remember these days in detail how I was.
You don't remember if you were remorseful. You know why, guys? He can't lie on the stand and say I wasn't remorseful, because that's even worse. So he can't say he was remorseful, because that'd be a fucking lie. So he's pretty much just gotta avoid. He's just trying to avoid the question. And you can keep trying to avoid the question. We all know you ain't remorseful. We all know. It doesn't take a blind person to know you don't give a fuck. That's why you need to stay in jail and have fun in jail for most of your life, buddy. You know, the guy looks young, by the way, too. He doesn't even look like he's older than 25. You're gonna be in jail till you should be in jail till you're 50 something. And you can think about your decisions. I'm telling you guys, I don't feel bad for none of these dudes, bro. I physically cannot. I physically cannot feel bad for people that are just killing people. I just can't. Gang members, I can't feel bad for you guys. In my DNA, I can't. I can feel bad maybe if like you try to get out of that life and you couldn't. But like if you're killing people, I'm not feeling bad for you. I'm sorry. I haven't killed nobody, no accident, nothing. I wouldn't expect someone to feel sympathy for me if I kill someone and I'm trying to apologize to the family now, I'm remorseful now. Like shut the fuck up, bitch ass man. I ain't trying to hear that weak ass shit. Say your ass, man. Say your ass.
Just feeling what I was thinking.
What about later that night when you went to Orlando? Were you feeling remorse when you were out partying at Club Parlay, celebrating what you had done that day?
That was my sister's birthday party.
But did you feel any remorse while you were drinking Don Julio tequila and putting that in your video and throwing gang signs?
I'm here
Did you
to
feel remorse
testify
then?
about today, sir.
He has not answered one question. He's not remorseful. No one give him lack on any years. And I really hate, you guys, I really hate too. And I don't want to bring up race. But there's so many fucking times where I see someone who was touched the kid, raped the girl, whatever it is, and they get probation. And they're in jail. They're literally doing like 100 days or so. Bro, what the fuck is that? And you don't think I'm capping? Someone will literally post the name and everything on X, and I'll look for the case, and I'll be like, yeah, they're out on probation. They raped the kid. Why are they out on probation? Why are they out? That's the and it's a certain race, you guys. I don't want to bring up race, but it's a certain race every time. It's a certain race. You guys know. It's definitely not my skin color, but it's ridiculous. Like, it's crazy, you guys. It's crazy. Let's keep listening to this dumbass.
We've all seen the evidence. We've all reviewed everything.
Mr. Chance, it's not time for you now to make speeches. You've politely answered your counsel's questions. Can you not answer the state's questions? Is there something about my question you don't understand?
We've seen the evidence. We've all reviewed everything.
Mr. Chance, it's not time for you now to make speeches. You've politely answered your counsel's questions. Can you not answer the state's questions? Is there something about my question you don't understand?
I was getting to
I'm sorry, Mr. Gafford.
I was getting to my answer. Like I said, I've seen all the evidence.
Well, we've all seen all the evidence.
Yes,
right?
sir. That's true.
And after all that evidence came in, and this jury based their true verdict on that, convicting you, now you're taking accountability? Is that correct?
Sustain the objection.
Come on, bro. Just you know you're cooked, bro. Just call it a day. You know you're done. Call it a day. You're cooked. You're gonna be in jail for a long time. We know that. Like, come on, bro. And I'm looking at this is the type of stuff I'm seeing, and it's like I want to take people seriously when it comes to X, Twitter, TikTok, basketball stuff, because if you guys don't know, I post videos every day, shorts talking about basketball, pretty much all the playoff games, NBA, football when football comes back. And to see this trade, how bad this trade is, like, you guys, this trade is bad. And you're going to think, oh, I'm just talking. So the Celtics, you guys, somehow get Giannis and Tyrese Maxey. Somehow. They get Tyrese Maxey and Giannis Antetokounmpo. How the fuck? You think I'm going to take you seriously just all seeing that? Then I see the Sixers are getting Jaylen Brown and Derek White. I'm like, okay, cool. They got VJ, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Joel Embiid. And then I see what the Bucks acquire. And I see Sam Hauser, Paul George, trash ass. And then I see only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks. 5 picks? 5 picks? And both teams are getting better and I'm getting god awful? How is I don't know how people think that's supposed to help. Can someone please tell me where the picks is? I don't think any of these picks say these picks are all future picks. So, Phillies, 2022 pick in the draft. Okay. 2028 pick from the Clippers. 2030 Philly pick. Boston gives up 2 picks. Boston, tell me how this makes sense. Boston gives up only 2 picks. And they get Giannis and Tyrese Maxey? Bro, shut the fuck up. Bro, you guys, I almost want to comment, are you retarded? Like, I'm not even joking. I was thinking about the exact same scenario today with Kyrie. However, you don't need the ball handling with bad defense in the guard position. This retard making the final touches before taking a screenshot. This is probably the worst deal I've seen the Bucks get ever. The Bucks have Giannis, and they're only getting Paul George, who I think has 2 years left. I think he has a year and a player option, so 2 years left, and 5 weak ass first round picks. It'd be different if you told me they were getting a top 5 pick in the draft, maybe a top 3 pick in the draft, and 4 future picks. Like, maybe I can get a little familiar if it was that. But all you're telling me is Paul George, Sam Hauser, and the Celtics and Sixers are just stacked. The Sixers are getting Jaylen Brown and Derek White, and then the Celtics get Tyrese and Giannis. Like, that had to be a 4-team trade. And like I said, I don't know if there's any trade that you're telling me this where Bucks get anything close to valued assets. I'm sorry. This is got to be one of the worst mock trades I've ever seen in the history of, like, basketball. Hold up, I got a comment, bro. I got a comment. Yeah, and oh, no, they didn't even let me say it. Hold up, you guys, they didn't even let me say it. And yes, I did tweet that right now. I literally cannot stand for these dumbass trades. It says the Bucks are farting on the phone and blocking your number when they hear this. He said the dude really did just posted a trade that is Derek White and Jaylen Brown plus 2 firsts and expect to get Giannis and fucking Tyrese Maxey. It says crystal meth. He said crystal meth. You got me fucked up in real life. I actually got a physical mad seeing Jaylen Brown under the name Sixers. All those bad picks and mad players for the Bucks. This is dumb. It says whoever the new GM is for the Sixers would get murdered if they gave up picks in a Maxey trade. You do understand that you're getting back Jaylen Brown and Derek White, right? Like, and you're getting off Paul George's contract, Sixers fans. This dude said, like, Maxey's cool and all, but you're literally getting Jaylen Brown, Derek White, and you're giving up Paul George. Literally, you're giving up Paul George and some picks. Come on, bro. And this guy, hold on, Sixers. This guy act like he's losing the trade. The Bucks are losing this trade. No, this is very unrealistic, but it makes sense. Only thing that makes it impossible is I think the Sixers wouldn't trade Maxey. Yeah, you gotta be a Boston fan with a fucked up ass trade as this. Get your ass out of here. Sixers laugh on the phone and fart and hang up. He says the Sixers fart and laugh on the phone. Bro, I'm not even seeing Bucks fans, man. I'm mad for Bucks fans for this stupid trade attempt. I could put a better trade up than that shit. I promise you I could put a better trade than that. I promise you I can. I literally want to throw up. Like, that's the worst trade I've ever seen. Boston is literally lit. They get off Jaylen Brown, Derek White, and 2 firsts. And they get Giannis and fucking Tyrese Maxey. I would be saying, get that championship ready for the Celtics right now. JT, Giannis, and Tyrese Maxey? I would say, man, get the title already, man. Someone's going to win the title. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This trade is god-awful, though. This is the worst trade I've ever seen. So, and it's for one team that it's like, it's really bad for just them. It's great for them. It's good for them. It is awful for them. Just god-awful. Like, the worst shit I've ever seen. And I seen this. I think I saw this before. LaMelo Ball and K-Ball out. And I don't know if you guys can remember. I seen her face, you guys, as someone who watched Ball in the Family back in the day. As someone who watched Ball in the Family back in the day on Facebook. Gang, I seen her face before. That's the face of his girlfriend in the show, season 1. Season 1 or 2, I remember they kept saying, you got a girlfriend, and LaMelo would be fighting it. He'd be like, no, I got no girlfriend, blah, blah. And I remember seeing her, that, like, I know that's her and she's older. And funny thing, no bullshit, you guys don't think I'm capping? In, like, 2017, I had a job in Chino Hills. I ain't going to say what the job was because y'all not going to flame me. But I had a job in Chino fucking Hills. Literally Chino Hills. And when I tell you, I remember I saw her before driving, like, nearby. I was like, oh, I know who that is. Like, literally off the face. She was in a car, too. I knew once I seen her at the gas, like, literally passing the gas station. I'm like, I know who the fuck that is. Literally, as I was going to work, I'm like, I know who the fuck that is. This says, LaMelo Ball reportedly settled things outside of court. She's getting $25 to $30K monthly under agreement, not to mention or bash him publicly. She also claims that he has no contact with the child and that he wants no involvement. Like I said, I don't know if that's true. But I will say to you, Ball brothers, who you guys grew to fame, pretty much the Ball in the Family show, you know, with Lonzo Ball becoming a player, LaMelo Ball, Joe Ball. You guys sure don't know how to pick a girl to save your life, bro. And you guys are really, I guess, like everybody else. LaMelo got kids with his old ex-girlfriend, his new girlfriend that's older than him. Lonzo got a kid with his baby moms that was Jello cheating on his baby moms, what's it, Nikki, whatever, and having a bunch of kids. Like, come on, bro. Y'all gotta be better, bro. Y'all do not be thinking when y'all be clapping, huh? And that kid looked like LaMelo too. No cap. That kid looked like LaMelo. I look like his twin as a girl. And then it said, this was Mark. I think I saw this. What's this? LaMelo allegedly planned to use a video of his baby mom sniffing Tootsie in court, but now the story's shifting. His first baby mom reportedly has messages claiming he threatened to have her killed if she didn't abort the pregnancy while he was still in a relationship. And like I said, I will say this, you guys, again, and I'll say it for the 100th time. LaMelo Ball makes $100 million. Yes, he can cheat on his girl, and nothing's gonna happen. His girl's not gonna break up with him. LaMelo Ball he just had a kid with his girlfriend for a minute, and he went back and cheated with his high school girlfriend, and his girlfriend ain't going nowhere. Anthony Edwards was cheating crazy on his girlfriend that has a kid with him now, 1 or 2 kids now. They're not going nowhere. I don't even know if they even started arguments about this. Like, the dude's making over a couple $100 million. They're not going nowhere. They're not going nowhere. And I've said before, you want to be hella rich, you want to have unlimited fun, be a rapper, athlete, millionaire, or a millionaire. You're gonna be able to have as much fun as you want. This brother was cheating with his ex-girlfriend and literally had a kid. And everybody, for some reason, doesn't want to be in the kid's life. That's the one thing I don't understand, you guys. I don't have a kid, so maybe you guys are paying. I don't know. If I had a kid with a chick, let's say I hate, I would still deal with her because I want to be around my kid. Like, I don't know if that's just me, but that's literally the truth. I would want to be around my kid. So I don't know how some of y'all don't want to be around y'all kids because it's just wild to me. My girl, like, the girl you messing with could be the devil, bro. I would, record every time I interact with her, but I'm saying I would still try to be there for my kid, respectfully. I got a homie that has a kid. He deals with that baby mama shit all the time. She pisses him off half the time. I give him a little bit of advice, even though I ain't got no kids, so I don't know why I'm giving any advice. But how to talk to her in the sense. And I'm just like, bro, I don't want to be like you. And he does it. And this baby mom he was actually married her. So it's not like it was just, oh, we had a kid because we were hooking up. Nah, they were full on married and had a kid. But it's like, damn. And I feel like I'm literally set for that path though. To have like one or two baby moms, bro. I swear to God. I can't see myself trusting people like that to where, people get pregnant like, oh, you're gonna marry them. Bro, I swear to God, that's not gonna be my mindset. I'm not marrying no chick I don't trust 100%, and I don't trust none of y'all 100%. I've seen the sneaky shit y'all done. I've been a side dude. I've been a main dude. I've been cheated on. I've cheated. Like, bro, y'all, come on, man. I can't trust y'all fully. So I can see myself literally just liking a couple chicks, having a couple kids, and like calling it a day, and never marrying nobody. Respectfully, I can see myself literally being the not married person, like easily. Even though I like when I with someone hard, I love hard. Like I really treat relationship like, bro, I can marry this person, and it never works out. You know what I'm saying? And that's just life. But damn, this is hilarious. It says, from what's being said, this is from March 15. The court drama started after Melo offered her money upfront, private, and some type of offer, but she turned it down and pursued the legal route instead. As you all know, California child support is a lot of money. That is factual. And the fact that you're from Cali, LaMelo, you should know that. Your brother did have to deal with his ex-girlfriend, Denise Garcia, and you know what she was on. She was like... She was like, they were like, hey, wink and blink if he's a deadbeat or something. Like, she like blinked. And bro, the kid was like a couple months old. And she wasn't broke. And she was acting like he's a deadbeat. And she was trying to argue like, yo, you haven't been here, blah, blah. When the brother told her, I'm an NBA player. I'm not going to be around all the time. That's why I'm giving you bread. That's what you got to take care of the kid. You got to be with the kid all the time, damn near. I'm going to be with the kid sometimes because I got to work. That's just how it is. But, I don't know why. I'm surprised LaMelo did this, but hey, like I said, he's from Cali. He probably came down, piped out, and then didn't wear a rubber, had a kid. He probably did it a couple times. For now, everything alleged shouldn't be taken as factual, but the situation between Melo and his first baby seems far from over. Melo Ball X, everything posted as alleged shouldn't be taken as factual. And it is the second baby mom to LaMelo's son, LaJuan. These names, too, are hilarious, by the way. LaJuan. LaJuan better be a superstar. She was, in fact, around during their Facebook show. Yeah, like I said, I watched this show. I didn't have to see this. I literally knew this because I remember watching the show. She was besties with Ashley, Melo's Denise, well, they both unfollowed after she had a baby by LaMelo. It says she was also messing around with both Terry Rozier and Miles Bridges right before she got pregnant by LaMelo. This is all allegedly, but damn. She said she liked, if you're not in the NBA, don't holla. If you're not in the NBA, don't holla. Hey. No, seriously though. Seriously, you guys. This is pie. I bet you NBA players love hearing that. Because literally all they're thinking is, oh, I'm an NBA. I'm making Terry Rozier before the gambling shit, going to jail. He was making $27 million a year. Miles Bridges is making $20 million a year. If you're telling me I don't need to be as an NBA player, I'm gonna just get to clap whenever I want, and that's pretty much what it is. If you're a millionaire player, you can just pipe out, not worry about anything. I'm not gonna read this because this is all allegedly. I went to your page and saw this. That's definitely a little baby. Damn, cute little baby, by the way. And the fact that Jello liked it, that's definitely his kid. Jello and Tina only liked the picture with the baby in it before they unfollowed her following the court drama. Someone said it is true. He has no response. I guess they're saying it's not true, possibly. Like I said, this shit is funny, bro. It's all allegedly, but this is just funny. Like, the Ball brothers don't know how to pick a girl, just like the rest of us. The Ball brothers don't know how to pick a girl, just like the rest of us. We're all the same at this point. We all don't know how to pick a girl. Legitimately. The training in Santa Barbara in preparation for the 2026 draft. Ethan Kelly, shout out Darius Acuff. Why didn't just staying there so he can gain some response too? Okay, this is another mock trade, you guys. Hold up. Anthony Davis and a 2026 Phoenix. Why does it say 2026? And 2026 Phoenix swap rights. I don't know why it says 2020, but it says Michael Porter. Wizards get Michael Porter, Nick Claxton, number 2026 1, 2027, 2028, 2029. It says Washington gets off 80s contract. Mike and Trey reunite. And Clyde gets a PG that maximizes his play style. We get AJ. Please don't jump me. I guess you put the wrong pick in, so that's the first pick? Is this the first pick? Hold on. You telling me the Nets get... Are you telling me the Nets get the first pick and AD, and then the Wizards give up... Hold on. Yeah, sorry. This trade sounds retarded. I'm sorry. I'm seeing so many bad trades, it's actually getting me mad. Hold up. I saw this one and loved it. I pray we can use cap space to move up instead of all the draft picks, take on toxic deals. Nets get 2026, Brooklyn pick, John Morant. Okay, so I think this is Brooklyn jumping from the 6th pick to the 3rd pick by Memphis. Memphis gets Michael Porter Jr. in the 6th pick. So they're swapping picks. I don't think Marks would want John Morant, but I'd do it if so. I think people should be looking at John Morant, honestly. The fact that he's just, all you got to do is match salaries and get him, I think John Morant is a good trade piece. I think teams that are trying to be good next season, like the Nets, to pick John Morant. Like, your team is not good. You don't have a lot of ways to get better, so it says Chubb went on video saying the FBI told him if he kills a black guard, gets killed by what there will be a humorous. He shot someone the next day. I don't know that. Someone says, "What in the actual hell?" This is another trade, you guys. So you guys already know I'm about to get mad, but let's go to the trade. The Lakers receive Anthony Davis, Ace Bailey, 2 second-round picks from the Jazz, 2 second-round picks from the Wizards. The Wizards get the 2nd pick, Lauri Markkanen, Jared Vanderbilt, Dalton Connect, and 2 future firsts. Utah gets the 1st pick, the 25th pick from the Lakers, Trae Young, Jake LaRavia, and remove the protections on the Lakers' top 27 or 29, whatever pick. You guys, whoever is putting out these trades, can you guys stop? This makes no sense for Utah. Utah goes from 2-1 to take AJ, take the Lakers, get Trae Young. The Utah Jazz don't need Trae Young. They got Keontae George. So you're saying that it's going to be Trae Young and Keontae in the backcourt? And then AJ DeBonsa? This makes no sense, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you, Wizards, you don't need to be taking. You don't need this deal. I'm sorry. This sounds ridiculous, bro. I don't even know why anybody would do this but the Lakers. The Lakers would love to get off only Jared Vanderbilt, Dalton Connect, and a couple picks. Jared Vanderbilt, Dalton Connect, Jake Raven. Like, the Lake, I don't even think this works. Guys, hold up. Does this trade work? I think this trade only works because I think we have cap space, I think. So this would be all our cap space is getting 80 and Ace Bailey. And I would, like I said, as a Laker fan, I would like to get off Dalton Connect, Jared Vanderbilt. You know, I would enjoy to get Anthony Davis and Ace Bailey. And Ace Bailey would be our wing of the future. We still got Austin Reeves. We still got Luka. I would like this trade, but this is just bullshit. Like, this trade just sounds retarded. This is another retarded trade that I see. Another one. How many retarded trades have I seen today? Respectfully. Like, is there any more? He said just by his body language, we already know what his argument is about. It says, it says the Clippers pick the OKC Thunder. It says Clippers received the 12th pick, 17th pick, and the 2027 swap in Aaron Wiggins, and OKC receives the 5th pick. If you guys don't know what that means the Clippers would have the option to get back the swap rights from OKC for 2027, and they could be trash. So they could trade Kawhi Leonard, get the 12th pick in this draft, the 17th pick, then they get Aaron Wiggins, and then they have able to swap and control their pick next season if they give up the 5th pick. This is actually kind of interesting. This is actually quite interesting, by the way, because OKC does not need two first-round picks on their team. So this would actually make sense a little bit, but I don't think the Clippers would do this. Yeah, Thunder fought on the phone. I don't know, the ones that say they keep their championship window with top-tier young talent, cheap deals. Yes, this would be perfect for both teams because the Clippers don't necessarily need the 5th pick in the draft. I don't even know who they would draft there, but they would be able to get 12 and 17, so draft two different guys that are super talented, the best players available, trade Kawhi Leonard, tank next year, and get a top pick next season because you have control of your pick. This actually makes some sense. But if honestly, if I was a Clipper fan, you're giving me Aaron Wiggins, give me another pick, and I'm with it. You want the 5th pick so bad? You got so many picks, give me another pick. And I'll take this deal if I'm a Clipper fan. But if it's not another pick, I'm good. You got another trade idea. Hornets receive Giannis, Miles Bridges, Brandon Miller, Josh Green, the 14th pick, 2032 pick. I'm not doing this deal. Honestly, I'm not doing this deal, you guys. I'm not giving up Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges. Yeah, I'm not doing this trade. I'm not doing that trade, bro. I'm not giving up Brandon Miller. I actually love his upside. There's another trade idea, you guys. Goodness. Why did I click that one trade video? Now I'm looking at multiple. I'm looking at so many. This is maybe the last one I'm going to look at, you guys. And I'm kind of getting sleepy. I got to start packing. Clippers get Nicholas Claxton, the 6th pick, 2030 pick, and the 2nd round pick for pick 5. Then hit up, he says for pick 5, then hit up Chicago. Bulls get pick 5, Michael Porter Jr., one of their rookies, not Igor. First round pick 2027, pick swap 2029 for pick 4. Yeah. I'm thinking this, like, what the hell is that? That shit. Ugh. That's too much, bro. That's too much. Hold up. Oh damn! Ain't she got 4 years, $68 million, bro? Shout out to him, bro. Shout out to bro getting his contract, bro. Shout out to him. Is there anything else you guys? I think I'm about to end this. I'm actually tired, bro, and I don't want to do anything. That looks fake. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, you guys, think I'm about to dip out. I'm tired, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling like so. Okay, I'm not gonna look at whatever that said. Yeah, you guys, I'm about to dip out. It's been fun coming on here, talking and rambling for an hour and 20 minutes. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling very shitty. For some reason, I don't know why I didn't even work my second job yesterday. Hold up. Shout out to them for reposting my stuff. Appreciate you. Alright, you guys, yeah, I'm about to dip out. Hope everybody has a great Wednesday. Yeah, I'm about to end stream. I'm out of here. I'm out of here.